So you can open this URL. So to do the second feature, so you have to create a second feature. As per that, you go that login first. So that's what we are telling, right? So then user. So when user enters, see when word here also coming, here also coming. So when user enters email as a admin, your store and password as admin, click on login button. And click on login button. Here also you can use and only. Here also you can use because when is already there, or you can use a given. So instead of given, you can use and also. So it's up to you what you want to do. Use and here. So instead of when, you can use and here. And then user can view dashboard, right? User can view dashboard. When user click on customers menu here, you can see users can see customers menu. See, you can see the customers menu, right? You can see the customers menu. Click on this, and you can see customers. Click on customers. So here you will get a. So next step, you see all these are the functional flows. Click on customers menu item. So that's what I did now. Then click on add a new button. See, you can click on add new button. Everything you go as per these steps. Click on add new button. Then user can view add new customer page. See, the customer can see add new customer page, right? You are able to see this. And then so then user can view and add new customer page. So we are able to see that. The verification you put something, okay? So can view add a new customer page. When user enters customer info, you enter all the customer info here. So you enter all the customer info. Otherwise, yeah, continue here, no problem. So add all the customer info. So you enter all the customer info. So email you enter, password you enter, first name, last name, gender you see all it is covering here in your automating the forms basically, so that you can cover here. And date of birth, you select the date of calendar, so that also you can cover here. And so remaining things you fill whatever the mandatory fields are there, you fill. So how would you know which is a mandatory field? This is the one. So star mark is it, that's a mandatory field. But make sure you enter all this data also. Okay. So then click on save and continue edit. That's what the steps. Click on save button. You can click on save button, this one. Then user can view confirmation message. The new customer has been added successfully. So once you add, you will see then close the browser. So this is the one simple scenario you have to create. So the second scenario, the same customer's feature file, you can add one more also. Set customer by email ID. Giving some email ID, right? That you can do that. So email ID, that also another scenario. One more scenario, set customer by name. Here we are set customer by email ID. Here we are set customer by name. So this is the difference you understand. So all these steps you can practice like this and create the customer page .java under a page objects model, and create the step definition under a customer step definition Java file under a step underscore def package, and then continuing. So like this you have to create the scenario by scenario like this, and you can keep appending your steps, right? That's what you have to do that. So, and this one, how can we do this email randomly? This every time when you run your program, it will become same, right? So that you have to do a random email, random passwords, random first name, last name, and you have to enter. So for that we have there is a faker library is there. Faker library is there in Java. That faker library you have to use. So that will create automatically the first name, last name for you. And email also, it will generate the faker email ID. That you can use if you don't want. Otherwise, you can do automatically. One random number you generate, some hard code value you give, and random number you generate, random alphabets. So random alphabets you can generate and give it to also. That's how dynamically you can generate the first name, last name, and email also. So you can put, so the random email @gmail.com or something, right? And first name you give something. So whatever first name you want and last name you want. So based on that, you can input that. So this is the how you need to do. You try it out if you are not getting. And so this is the faker. If you want to do automate with the faker, you can do with the faker. Let me show you the faker. So faker library you have to add. So go to Maven repository. So Maven repository, you can see a faker library. Yeah, just add a faker. So automatically you got the Java. Basically, what it will do is it will generate the test data for you, random test data for you. So you don't need to hard code with some values. That's what this faker. So just add this fake data, port of Ruby faker, but so you can add anything and you can copy paste this. This is a Java faker, but yeah. So how to use this faker? So you just need to add that faker. Yeah. In the dependencies, you add it. You have to create all the separate utility class you create. So for this, you have to create a utility class. Why it is faker.jar file. Control S. Missing artifact faker.jar 0.32. So it is missing. Yeah, you have jar here. So that will add, right? We'll add this. This one all most of the people used. So this is correct only. Let me show you first how to use this faker. Maybe you can add directly jar file also. You can download that jar file also. We can add in the so that we can see that how can we add here. So that this is download and you can add this also. So this is the faker. So you can add this jar file directly in our otherwise I will add. So where is our project? Eclipse workspace, BDD Cucumber framework, and Maven dependencies. Where this Maven dependencies? Maven dependencies. The faker should come here. Yeah, faker is coming here. It didn't come here. Yeah, it didn't come here. So I will add here otherwise. So where is this? Go to downloads, faker. Paste. So you can go to M2 Maven. So it is under M2. So C users. So there all the dependencies will be there. I think. So go to C user dot Maven dot M2 here repository. So where is our faker? Here is the faker. But it is there. Why it is not showing that? It is available already in the local repository. So let me overview. Missing artifact. Let me resolve this. So to generate the fake data, we have to use Java Faker API, com.github.java faker. So Java Faker library we need to add. So this is the Java Faker library. So this we can add. So I'm going to add that one. The latest one I'm taking basically. Let me take the latest one, 1.0. Now there are no errors. But if you don't add a proper one, you will get errors. But now no errors in the form.xml. In the utilities file, what you can do, you can create a, so generate the fake data, maybe something, create a new class. So generate fake test data. The class we are creating, another class we are creating. All the return type methods you can generate. So you want, what are all the things you want? So private, you decide all the what are all things you need. Private, string, so email we want, right? And private string, first name we want, and private string last name we want. These are all things we want. You see what are all the fake data you want. So that you open here. So let's go and log in here, and we'll see the what are all the fake data we need. So go to customers, again customers, click on add new. So the email, password also, right? We want password also. So generate the password also. Private string password. So that's another one we want. Email, password, first name, last name, and then company name. So you want to generate, if you want to give company name, you give, otherwise it's not a mandatory field. But customer role you have to give. Customer role, here you have to select. When you click on this, you will get here options. You have to select the customer role, so any one of them. So you give that. So this is not a big thing here. So just clicking on the whichever you want. So that is the one option. So let's generate the fake data for this. These are all setters and getters, right? You generate the setters and getters. So you can generate the setters and getters. How to generate setters and getters? Right click, source, generate setters and getters. So that's easy for you, right? If you do like this, it's easy to generate. But to generate that, we have to write a logic here. So you have to build the logic. So whatever you want, you can generate. See that? All so examples here very clearly given by these guys. Okay, very clearly given here, and you can generate that. But this is the pom.xml. That's fine if you don't want to leave that. So this also we don't want. This I will add this in our this here. See, stick value, service, letterify, numerify, so both whatever you want. So that you can generate. Let me show you one simple example. So you can create. So all the fake class you can generate there itself. But wherever you are going to call this, right? So set email you will call, right? There you will give this a string email. That email you need to generate. So that email you have to generate it. So to generate that, maybe you can write. So here, faker object, I'm going to create one faker object. Faker, FKOBJ equal to new faker. See, this is the one unit import. Now, you can see here, fake object dot. So maybe you can assign the value for this. Whenever you are calling this method, you can, wherever you are calling that. So there you have to set this. I'm just giving an example how to give this value. When you call this set email method, you have to give this fake FKOBZ dot. So it's not giving anything. FK in the method inside it will give, I think. Let me write method inside. I'm just showing first how to generate. It is all you got it. So you can generate address. You can generate ancient animal app. So there's a lot of things it is available here. You can see both if I show that is different. We don't know what is code, color, companies, even company name also you can generate. The country name also you can generate. Dot country method, dot see the first name also you can do that. Let me show you the educator, elder, file, finance, food, friends, funny name, Game of Thrones, get class, hacker, and hash code. You can use the hash code that is for the object. So let me show ID number, you can generate job, you can generate job name, anything. So let refy Lord of the Rings, Lorem medical music name. So you can generate the name. So first name, last name, whatever you want, you can generate. Name you can use, right? Email we want, right? Email you can give number, you can generate random faker number, if I string number string options, phone number. See, you can generate the phone number also, and random number you can generate, relationships. So there is a first name, last name also will come. Team two string, Twin Peaks, University. I think that's it. So name is there. So with the name you can use that. Right? You can use a name. So you can generate by instance of that local. So instance of that local also you can generate. So let me show you best example here. This guy I think not given properly. See, here it is. Fake address, faker dot address. You just created object for that. You'll get a street name, you'll get a number, you'll get a city, you'll get a country. All this we are generating. So whatever you want, you can generate. Okay, whatever you want, you can generate. So faker address dot country or address we have, right? Address dot street name, address dot building number. So that one. Even email also we have. Let me show you. For email also we have, and introducing local. So you want to know US related zip codes or something, you can use this. New faker, new local in US. This is the Great Britain. The Britain side you want, you can get. So address dot zip code if you give, so this will generate the zip code for American. British postal code you want, this zip code will generate if you want zip code. So let's see where is an email also there. So I have used that email also. And I think this, let me use this faker, how he has used, he might have given here, so we can go here and see that Java faker, right? So replace for and for each, add mountain support, address Java, ancient animals app. He created all this different codes, and you can refer here. Let's go to the name. So email and name, I'm looking for that. Author, address, book, country, ID number, gender also is generating randomly. Cat. See, so many private final variables they declared, and they can get the data. So whatever the data you want, they can use this. So local, you can give a local. So which local you want. Then these are all constructors, right? These are all constructors, different constructors they are using. And number, I just want to look for the email. Let me see. This is not the one. This is the one faker data you can generate also, but let's see the generate email and first name. Generate fake test data with the faker library. So this one you can go and see this. Some of the, even this guy also might give this properly. Just Google it, automatically will get the values. See, this is the one they use first test. Say first name. This is how the faker dot address, right? This is the one you can get the first name, last name, and the street name, whatever you want. So this is how you can get faker dot address. We have to use everything you will get here. Faker dot address, right? See, first name you will get, city you will get, city name, country you will get, the first name, last name. See, everything you have. So all this, when you call the set email, that method inside you call this create object there. So not here. Okay, this faker. So create object in your test case classes. There you can give this faker object dot address. So, and then how to, just I'll show you one example how to call in the, so this is we created, right? These are the things only we need. Any other thing is there in the, so we want even gender, you can select here, only two you have, only select, you can male or female. So only these things, first name, last name, password and email, 4. So even company name you want, you have a company name also. You can generate the company name also. Remaining thing all common, right? Nothing is there. So these are the things only we need. Company name, if you want, you can give the company name also. So let's take a company name also. String company name. This is how you don't need to depend on the duplicate code every time, because when you are doing a create, so the create, what it will do, if you hard code, same duplicate record will create. So we have to avoid that. How you can avoid that? By generating the every time random dynamic data. So that how you can generate every time new data, it will be given to us. We want, you said that email, you said that first name, you said that last name. So by calling setters and getters, see this you can tell the encapsulation class you used for generating the my test data. I have created my variables, setters and getters. Setters you can call there. So create object for this class and call all these methods. And how to call, I'll show you in another class. Let me take a simple example here. So maybe I will try to call here just for execution. I'll show you that. Maybe here also we can call, create one new class. Test, consume test data. Suppose we want to use that, okay? We want to use that. I'll take the main methods for the execution also. I want to consume this and this generate test data. First thing what you will do, you create object for the faker class. So faker FKOBJ equal to new faker. So this is another very important to is all reusable methods will be there for you. So just import this now. So you want first name, right? So wherever you are calling, so string first name equal to, so, and also you have to create object for this class. Generate a fake test data, you create object. So generate, because why I'm creating object, I have to call that non-static methods. Generate fake test data. So TD would be equal to new so data. Right? So now you can call TD obj dot set. You can call set first name, right? Set first name. And here you have to give fkobj dot address dot first name. That's it. See how easy it is. So why is showing error? Change return type of set first name to O. Okay. So you want a return type method, right? Okay. Otherwise, no, directly you can print, right? You cannot print also. So that's it. So you're setting that no need, right? Just you will get. But if you want to know this value, let me directly write here. First name equal to this one. Now this value, you can pass it to this method, setter method. This is the one. And if you want, you can print here every time this first name value. First name is, you can call this first name. Okay, same way, you second one. So generate the last name. So what you can do, string last name equal to, so fkobj dot address dot last name. And it will generate the, so last name is, I'm just printing this last name, and I can call the method wherever I want, right? Wherever I want, for example, tdobj dot set last name. So you can give last name value. That's it. But set method you are giving, if you want, you can call the getter methods to get the value, right? So this value, if you want what value you set, you can directly print getter method. I can directly call here after setting, I can get that data. So I don't want to do that. By getter method, I can call that, right? So see what I'm doing here. tdobj dot get first name. Everything abstracted. You don't need to do whatever you set, you can get it that. So same set last name, right? Even I can get, so here this one, instead of printing here, I'll print this. Whatever you set and you will get automatically. So td obj dot get last name. This is the way you can use setters and getters also. Even page object model also one of them. So now you can generate the email. So email generation, let me show you. You can do your thing also. Let me local figure. But if you want the local, you can specify the local. So for example, you want India. So Indian local, you can set that. Fake values, random string with the random numbers. If you want, you can use the numerify. So with the numerify, you can generate a string containing random numbers. First, you need to create fake value service instance, fake value service object you have to create, and you'll get the random number. So that is the one. But we want, so this alphanumeric you are getting basically. That's, I want, for example, you want random letters. You can use that random letters also. You have to use fake value service class. You have to use. These are all available in the Faker library. Basically, Bothify will generate the numbers and alphabets. That's the Bothify. And I'm just looking for the email. So email also we have one. So email also we have one where you can generate the email also. Can give email. So let me. So you can see you can generate the titles also. So address, street address, city name, country name. We have a country also in this? No, right? We don't have a country. This company name is there. So company name also we want. That company name also you can generate that separately. We have a separate company name that you can generate. I'm just looking for the, you will see the credit cards you can generate. So the credit cards also, finance.credit card. So whatever you want, you can generate the credit cards data also. Because we don't get the real credit cards, right? You can use these credit cards. That's one thing. And so I want even APIs also we have. We'll see that all this Stack Overflow. I want to generate email. So what else pending? Password. Generate email fake test data. So we can generate the fake email also. First name, that's fine. Country code, price email. So this one you will get internet you have to use. So internet dot email. So that also, let's go and do that. Because if we explore only, we'll get all this string email equal to. So I have to use fkovz dot internet dot email. So internet method. Let's go and do this. Internet method is there. Then dot. So you have a lot of email address. You can generate email address. There is email address, right? You can see that email address. You will get that. So email address. You can give local part if you want, or you want a string. No, this is a string email address. Safe email address. Whatever you want, you can give this. Whatever you want. Just generate the email address like this. So then you can TDOBZ dot set email. So I can set the email. Then you can get that whatever the value it set, you can get that. So email address is and TDOBZ dot get email. See, setters and getters, how useful it is. Okay, again, I'm repeating the encapsulation examples here. So in our coding, how to use. So this is the faker data, how you can generate this. Okay, how you can generate this fake data. And what else pending from our side? Password, right? String password. So let me show what is the password. Password also you can generate, and alphanumerics you can generate. So country code, internet, email. So even password also we have a different. Let me check with that how to generate password, random password. Even application name also you can generate. Food ingredients, but we want address, city, country. We don't want persons class they created, and you can generate the random persons. Request this password. Thing so you can use Botify for generating the random password. So that's a better way. So random password you can generate. So we have one more this guy. Let's see how whether he used this also. First name, last name, city, state, country, and animal name also you can generate the fake. So Indian locally you can give like this. Indian locally if you want. For example, all the Indian test data if you want you can generate like this. Indian names you will get it. So Indian names you will get it if you want. So this is the Indian names if you want you can use locally. I'll use this Botify, but let's use Indian. So data how to generate. So I'll create a faker. New local. Server.util. If you want faker object one, and a different name I'm giving. So all this I'll replace. So Indian national no names you will get basically. So like this. It doesn't matter what type of name you want, right? So if you want it, particular specific locally, you can use this. Phone number also you can generate. Cell phone number, address, country, state, city name, anything you can generate this with this. Okay. So that's one. Now we want password, right? Let me generate the password. String password equal to FKUBZ dot. So I'll use Botify. Basically, Botify will give you alphanumerics, right? Both numbers and so alphabets. So let's use bothify. So I just want bothify method. Otherwise, I have to give something bothify string. So instead of bothify numbers expression, I don't want that also. Address, ancient, any name. So country, company name also. We have company name also, right? Did you take company name? Oh, we take company name also. Let me generate the company name. Meanwhile, otherwise password we'll see in a short. Password you can give or generate the random alphanumerics. So I have given one how to generate the random alpha number, but you can give that. Okay. Company dot industry logo name. So I can generate the name. Company URL also can generate also. We just want company name. So tdobz dot set company name. The setter method we didn't generate here. Let's generate for this. Source generate getters and setters only for the company name. Okay, so it's ready. Now you can call set company name company. So get the company name. tdobz dot get company. So that's done. Another one. And why it is throwing error? To set. Why I didn't save here? What? Yeah, I didn't save it after adding. So we have to save. So the last one, let's see, string password. I will put alphanumerics. Let's put alphanumerics. I'll keep alphanumerics. Both alphabets and numbers I'll keep. So I'll keep alphabets and numbers. Here we have, right, local. Bothify. Zip code we are generating. Building number we will want. Fake value surveys, a new thing we have to create object for this. So regular expression, if you use pat, all this compiles, we don't want. Like this, so this is the email, right? Email, you can generate the email like this also, bothify. Okay, so it's giving like this. You can generate the email like this also. @gmail.com, you can give this. This one you can use email generation. Otherwise, we have already email here, but I'm just giving this also another way you can do that. Fake value service. So random service. So you can generate the other way. I'm just giving other way also how to generate. So E1 is fine. This is the one more way to generate the email one. And I'll just print this. So this is the one more way you can do that. Email one with fake value service class. email one. Okay, you can give whatever you want. Gmail.com, you can hard code is bothify, so you can just hard code that. Even we got with the FK object also bothify, and you can give @gmail.com, whatever it is. So let's run this. Okay, where we are getting error. Why we are okay? This one now. Password we are getting okay. So this fake value service. Bothify. I want regular expression one. Generate a random sequence based. Choose regular expression pattern. I don't want that. Alphanumeric. So Bothify is a combination of the two and can create a random alphanumeric sequences. But so it is not giving how I want. Just let me see that. Only letters we want. I think we want both. I want this. Maybe I can use this. But this one by A to Z. We have one method in our. I think here, right? We have one method. I'll use that. I don't want to use this. I will use this method. So in our utility classes, we have a this. Here I have written one method. Generate the get current day and generate random email. This one. So get alphanumeric string. So this method you can use. Maybe I can use this method to generate my password random method. So let me copy this method. So I'll put inside here. Let me keep it here. So I'll keep here. So this will generate the passwords. Yeah, I'm going to use. Otherwise, I can call directly, right? I don't need. So TDOBZ dot set password. It will generate the random password. Okay, TDOBZ dot get alphanumeric string. How many you want? I need 10 characters. Okay, I need 10 characters. So that it will generate. Then call the password. So random password is plus TDOBZ dot get password. So let's execute only this consume data test data class only. We can execute this. So run as Java application. You can see the output. See, every time you run, see Boris, Kufal, see this the email you are getting Hotmail. Email with this, you will get like this @gmail.com. Here, otherwise, it will generate every time new email. The company name, so this one, and random password is this one. It will generate first name this, and this is the Indian names, right? That you can generate, and even this one is a US. That one also you can print it and run one more time. So let me generating the generate the test data. Indian local, so that we can understand where we are. So that's why I want to separate all of them. Run one more time. Every time new data you will get. That's the advantage here. Every time you will get a new data. See, Vinita, Deco. So this one, Gmail you are getting this time. Hotmail, Gmail, everything they are using. then you don't need this second one. Okay, you don't need this. Here you are getting a proper names, right? So this one we don't need, but we can keep it. So the company name also you are getting. So faker value service you don't need, so we can remove that. We are getting a proper thing. So this one we don't need, so we can remove this also. We are getting the proper email address. We don't need that anymore. So this internet.email address is more than enough for us to generate the email address. The password, random password is this one. Company name is this one. So like this, you can generate all the values we are getting. These values you can use anywhere. So this is the first name, last name, city name, state also, Meghalaya, so New Delhi. So this one, country name. So different data we can get it, right? So this is the how to generate the fake data. And you can random data every time, you can see that. Is it clear or any doubt? Use this in your real time also, and it will help you to know, instead of using same data, this will give you random data for you. So this is very helpful. That's I want to cover here in this. But the same thing you practice, create a feature file, and all this feature data you keep it as it is. This feature data, this feature entire. So these scenarios you keep in that same. Otherwise, first you try this one. Only create a customer. So add a new customer. You try this scenario. So with this scenario, while entering the customer info, right? Here you have to call in this method inside. In this method inside, you have to call all these setters and getters and fake data object you create there, and you can call that. So the how I have done here, same way you have to do there. Okay, so you don't need to do this consume data I have used, right? Same you do that in your test cases. So this one. Okay, consume test data we are using here, right? So that you can use there. So here you can use how I'm using this. Instead of this, use your directly your step definition file. There you will create this faker object, and you can use all these methods calling process. Faker object will create a faker object, and also this reusable class, right? Data fake test data. This class also you have to create object. So to call the setter methods. So that's how we can do. Okay, is this clear? Any questions here? Try it out, and if you're not able to practice, and so I'll help you. Tomorrow I want to start this API testing. Okay. So any questions? Anybody having problems? So let me know. I'll help you on that. Your problems. If you have any problems.